the channel, everybody, where two cops break down your favorite body cam video. This video is coming from Midwest Safety, and it's titled Evil Gunman Ambushes 3 Cops Point Blank. We haven't seen this yet. Let's watch it.
As officers across Pueblo, Colorado deal with various separate cases, one incident causes them to drop everything. Officer Valdez had just pulled up to a man named Billy Soto. Billy is wanted on several warrants for failing to appear in court for several drug dealing charges with fentanyl, multiple counts of aggravated motor vehicle theft, weapons violations, and broken protection orders. Before Officer Valdez is even able to assess what is going on, the unthinkable happens.
That is absolutely wild. I don't know what I would do in that situation, but if you look at the way this guy is responding, I mean, it looks like he almost has some type of military training. He's firing, he's actively backing up, and he actually has really good tactics when it comes to the movement.
During the shooting, another officer was behind Valdez's group.
That dude's like, I'm out.
After shooting at Officer Valdez 27 times with a rifle, Billy flees down the sidewalk before turning left into the neighborhood. Unfortunately, Valdez is only the first of several officers who will be hospitalized by Billy.
Let's go. 33 of a shot. 33 of a shot.
At least he's alive.
Are you advising us that he's in the alleyway right now? Governor. Yes, where my shot? I don't know. I'm looking. Where do you feel any pain? No, I'm just 32 Officer Valdez is numb. He doesn't know where he's shot. I got a lot of blood. I can't find the bullet. I'm looking. You're shot in the head. Alright. Put pressure. We're just off of base now. You guys got CLS back. I just need your help. Okay? I got you. Got it. Talk to me. I'm good. Are you dizzy?
Hold on. Did he say that he was shot in the head? That's what he said. He's going numb. Thankfully that there's a military medic there that seems to be giving some help, but Jaws being shot in the head, being numb, oh man. 27 times, that dude's lucky.
Okay, 32, if you guys see someone looking for the guy, we got enough over here with Valdez. I just need people going looking for him right now. I really can't see right now. Okay, I can feel all my limbs, my head's just numb, and I got tingling in my head. Been out, sorry man. Been out a few years, so I just had to call my wife.
Scary.
Officer Lyons is a recruit in training and has only been on the job for a few months. This incident will certainly test their limits.
Sound like a rifle. Very lucky. Sarah, okay, there he is. Here's your days. Here you go. Sarah, I don't know.
Oh my God, it's okay.
Oh, my hand's starting to burn.
In a situation like this, cop's been shot, dude's on the run, that's a huge perimeter that needs to be set up immediately. All hands on deck on this one.
Go inside, down! I gotta go into the truck right now.
So remember that female officer has only been on the job for a couple months.
Alright man, so we're gonna be doing a bunch of stuff real fast. How you feeling? My head's hurting. Okay. We're gonna get a shot.
Yeah, crazy.
Okay, first stage here at Mason Pine.
Alright, so you can see that they're not really sure where this gunman is right now. And you can see they're setting up basically a 360 to protect each other's backs because they have not been able to confirm where this is at. I've been on a call where we've actually had to do this, and it is absolutely incredibly terrifying not knowing where the suspect is, and you're just hoping that you're protecting your partner's back.
Hey, show me your hands! What was this guy supposed to be wearing?
We need to lock that. That was good movement on that female's part. We need to lock that territory down.
Hey, Frank, keep an eye on Arroyo in between Pine and Spruce. I think he went down that alley. Man, I do that. Stop. So there was a male that we saw when I first got up here on the Atlantic north up the alley, wearing a black coat, tan pants, and white shoes. You guys hold that alley, and I need some more units that come over to Cedar and Mason with me to try to keep this pricker down.
So he's down there?
Well, the alley between Cedar, so Cedar's that way, black jacket, black mask, tan pants, white shoes.
Go inside, guys! Go inside!
Yeah. How long ago was that?
Super good info.
Something just come out and say it went south, so just hold our perimeters on Northern and right. Did you see anybody running through here with khaki pants, white shoes, and a black jacket? We're busy right now, just keep driving. Do we have any?
That never fails.
Go the other way, turn around! Just keep an eye on it, doesn't come right left.
Yeah, keep your eye on. That's your area of responsibility.
You guys can just go back in your house right now. Thank you. That's all right. Please go back and sit in your house. I'm not sure right now. Let's hold on for a minute. Once we get this, go talk here. We'll start the track. Just go sit in the hall. Okay? You're good. You didn't do anything wrong, man. You're just hang out like that's his backpack or anything. I'm gonna go grab a coat. There's 3 Casey's.
So that cop that says he feels really bad, he says he feels like shit. That's the guy that was behind the cop that got shot, and he turns his patrol car around. I don't know. Like, I necessarily don't think that he should have turned his vehicle around like that. And then now he exposes himself, but he lost sight of that guy. The gunman was focused on his partner that he was shooting at. He did have an opportunity to at least engage the suspect, or if not, drive his car and run that freaking dude over. So that's probably why he feels like shit.
Up there, there's a whole bunch.
Hey!
Yeah, we're watching this on the shots fired body cam. Shows how a gunman ambushes 3 Colorado cops at point blank. All right, we're reading some articles. We have some different classes discussing the concerns with the prescription drugs and different targeting and things like that. The lack of understanding and empathy and discussion amongst many of the elders and people within the public systems, and how childish and disgusting many of them have been acting and what they've been doing. Yeah, we really don't got to talk about any of that, but it is a force, an evil force that many are going up against, trying to speak the truth and get the proper education to people so we can stop the overprescribing. It's causing a lot of violence, ambushes, mental illness calls. What they did is so disgusting, and how they've been targeting a lot of innocent people with mental disabilities and giving handouts to these fucking druggies and pieces of shit acting like they're healing. They're sick, nasty fucking people. We've been doing this our whole lives, and you're not going to tell us shit. We've been watching these nasty fucking slugs firsthand as long as we can remember, and we're 44 years old. When I was 4 years old in 1986. Anyways, see how it doesn't matter? Yeah, hopefully people realize the level of abuse that's gone on here for decades, and the cover-ups, and people trying to run and hide and put themselves right out in the spotlight. A lot of pride, huh? And they deserve a lot of respect, don't they? Let's give it to them. All right, anyways, when adults give prescription drugs to children, it is usually to treat diagnosed medical or behavioral conditions such as ADHD or anxiety. Sometimes, however, overmedication happens due to school pressures, a lack of behavioral specialists, or a desire for quick behavioral control. So what's happened over the years? Well, the school programs they implemented are bullshit and just gave nasty fucking hags authority that they shouldn't have. It pretty much just gave them big egos and made a lot of people angry and caused a lot of fights with what we can see throughout our school departments. And that became a business, watching that stuff and getting people going, ignoring, getting them going, throwing fuel on the fire, walking away. Yeah, it's what they do, ignoring very serious concerns like it's the plague, and then focusing on little elbows. He elbowed me. Somebody owes me an apology. They're racist. They made it right. For how many years have we been listening to this fucking shit? All throughout mainstream and everything. You people are so fucked. What an embarrassment to humanity. Not just America. No, I mean, we're pretty aware people. We understand America is a diverse nation and we have bases all over the world. And I'm not sure how any of you sick fucks in our news departments have had the gall to be putting them in danger the way you have been and going along with a lot of the bullshit stings, sending them on bogus missions, and then tearing them down. Right, and then, I mean, they have a lot of Camp Davids and stuff for people to go to after they've been traumatized from war. Right, so the problem is, anyways, with a lot of these kids being prescribed medications and things by these adults, what kind of behavioral specialists have they been sending in? Yeah, ones that are ready to medicate. That's all they know how to do, is medicate. So there's the group A and group B. Some don't prescribe medications. Right, so then you have those groups and people butting heads, which includes the parents of the children with which they are using as their little pawns and examples. Right, and they've been fucking with a lot of those kids on and offline, making them more angry. See, they need medication. See, the medication's making them angry. You got them both going at each other, using these kids as their little mouthpieces and silent observations. It's really loud, isn't it? Yeah, it's so fucking loud. Bang your head. Turn the radio up. Medical and behavioral treatment. Diagnosed conditions. Doctors prescribe medications like stimulants for ADHD or antidepressants for severe anxiety and depression. Severe. Right, and over the years it's just sad because the ones that are opposed to it and try to help the parent, like maybe you should get them outside more. Are they running around at all, drinking enough water? I mean, you even start to go there, they get fucking pissed and they want a pill and think the doctor's stupid. Right, so they got sick of that and just take out the fucking pad and give them what they want so they don't have to listen to the parents bitch. And then there's the other end where the ones that just automatically prescribe and don't offer any. What's the matter with you guys? Don't you have anything you can offer without prescribing a pill? This is wrong. All this money that goes into funding their health care and all you can do is offer me a pill? Right? And that where are the programs? And then the fucking programs they offer are totally fucked. Hey kids, you want to go pick up some dirty needles? You sick fucks. Anyways, school expectations. Teachers or school may flag behavioral problems and push parents to seek medical help. Yeah, see, and they know that. And it's almost like they pin those opposing things together. And they also get them together. You know, they get more steam. They have more people believing their bullshit. They feel more motivated and righteous. Whatever all these protests been about, getting people in the street, that Lang dude, what the fuck's all that about? Tommy Robinson? What's been going on with all that shit? All I know is you people around here are fucked. Near and far. The ones of you that want to continue to stay silent and not speak up here and continue to protect murderous pedophiles, yeah, you're fucked. And I drop your bullshit if I were you. The proper authorities need to address the abuse and fraud here and what's been going on. People have a right to know. Do you have a choice? You have a choice though, right? Hopefully you choose properly. What's good, man? I know, when you're dealing with people that are choosing all the nasty, sick shit and are driving around drunk, what's the right thing to do? Right, and then when people want to get angry with you and say you need anger management or should be locked up for being angry or upset about all the drunk, fucking, nasty, abusive people around you. How dare you talk about those good people like that? You sick, nasty, pill-popping, alcoholic, hot dog-eating, nasty motherfuckers. Proper authorities here in Augusta, Maine, need to address the facts and concerns here. You want me to finish reading the article? I can do that. It's not much longer. Limited resources, long wait lists for behavioral therapists lead many families to rely on fast prescription solutions from pediatricians. Did I say pediatrics? Pediatrics? That's funny. Is that how they got the name pedos? Women didn't like how the doctors were touching them with their daughters. You pedos. What are you peddling? I don't sticking that in me. What the hell is that? This metal contraption? It's called a pap smear. Right, so anyways, that's why we just keep it simple. Yeah, abusive motherfuckers that like to fucking torture little kids. I don't know what your definition is for pedo, but for some people it's just like watchers and people on a list that diddled the 16-year-old when they were 20. So I'm just like, yeah, whatever your definition of pedo is. So we'll just say nasty motherfucking pieces of shit. Murderous people who like to fuck and torture little kids. Yeah, it's a little bit different than if you say, oh, pedo, and it was some 25-year-old that had a 17-year-old girlfriend. And she wanted to, and her parents were just dickheads. Right, we see that all the time. And then these people claim victimhood and all this shit. Oh yeah, they get older, they didn't realize they were being manipulated by an older person, and I mean the bullshit, you hear their fucking stories, and they all pop fucking Xanax and Prozac, and they're nasty fucking people. And they're the ones that allow these idiots to push the drugs on children, because it helped them, and maybe it'll help them not be so fucking stupid and manipulated. I know, when you actually look into it, I know a lot of the people who claim victimhood, and it's bad, dude. They were nasty, fucking horrible, spoiled brat teenagers who wanted to be there, right? I know. They were fighting over them, huh? Right, so we were concerned. I remember back in the 90s, one of my older sisters, she was like 15, 16, started dating some 20-year-old dude. He was a nice guy, worked for the DARE program, Taekwondo teacher. I'm pretty sure he was trying to help with things. I think so. Now, we can go back over fine, minute details, and I'm sure if you use your common sense, you can figure out what the fuck happened. Well, remember the Oprah photographers that were around there and took pictures of my sister? And they put her picture on the Oprah show. Right, and so remember the already concerns and discussions with like some of the Steven Spielberg movies? And do you remember Ace Ventura and The Mask and Cable Guy? So a lot of these info lines, see, then people turn it into, oh, it's a crazy person, they think they stole your story or ideas, they're upset that... Right, I mean, all these things are based off a true story, so it's not a big deal, and over the years they get people going with that stuff. See, we don't care. We always thought that was funny. Yeah, remember when Dumb and Dumber came out with the half a tooth? I know, when that came out, I was like, this is getting a little specific, isn't it? If it wasn't already. Because the year before, if you look at my school pictures, my tooth had been knocked out just like that. So I'm not saying, it's the other factors you take into consideration, like Ace Ventura. Right, my grandmother had also passed away in recent years, and she had left a ring, and it was on the will. the ring she had gotten for me with my birthstones in it. And one of the birthstones is missing, just like the one in Ace Ventura. So there's a lot of things in that movie, in a lot of those movies, that you can show exactly how it's case specific to some people. They don't like to do that. Yeah, we're not looking for a payout just because our experiences helped give you material for some of your songs or movies. Yeah, I mean, you didn't even know the names to a lot of the paperwork or stories. It's just paperwork and stories that get fed to you from other people. Shit's blacked out, man. It's amazing how those ends are connecting, though, over the years, huh? I know, right? Literally, was it, my gosh, years back when Eminem's cousin showed up, I was like, yep, that's real. You know what? I don't know if they really are his cousin or not. I haven't fact-checked or done any blood tests or anything like that. I have no fucking idea. I'm just telling you our awareness. And I'm letting you know, yeah, that's not fact-checked. But it's what's been discussed. And it's interesting when you look at the connections with Eminem and the songs and the stuff they write about Jay-Z. If I should die, don't cry, my niggers. And how did they kill Kennedy? And when you understand these traveling lines of information and drugs, racist stuff, Bible Belt, right, I mean, it's obvious. You can see where are the concerns. So for us, it's none of those big names and people that they get going and showing them dog and animal abuse videos, getting them targeting people. So that got pretty dangerous, and we were trying to help a lot of them not fall for that stuff, which many of them did, right? Miley Cyrus and Dollywood and all these different places over the years that think it's okay to target people and try to take the law into their own hands, and we really frown upon that here in America. Yeah, no, we really do, for your safety and for theirs, right? Because we've had people take the law into their own hands where it's totally justified. They walk into a courtroom and kill someone who murdered their child. Justified? Anybody? Is that justified? Justified, justified, justified. But our laws and our criminal justice system, while we do feel you're justified, we have a law system for a reason. If we don't follow that, you know, the whole thing crumbles. So you got to get some jail time for murdering someone, for killing someone who murdered your child. Well, those are our laws. That's how it works. Right, I mean, you get away with it sometimes, right? Eye for an eye, motherfucker. It happens all the time. They get away with it all the time. They can get other people to do it for them, too, pretty easy, too. All these retards running around that they decided to not get help for. You know, seriously, I'm not trying to be mean, but when you look at these situations and you see what they did to a lot of these children and people, and then they have a lot of mentally ill people that they've medicated and deemed crazy and should be locked up. And then they're giving handouts to these fucking druggies and pieces of shit. They're doing a lot of training, huh? Yeah, wow, sick motherfuckers, huh? Oh, it's a glorious morning. Very beautiful. 4:33 a.m. here. How are you? Good.
Does RAP stand for responsible?
So yeah, when you start to understand all those things, and we have these psychos that are over-medicated. They're over-medicated. They're getting angry and beating their children, trying to medicate them. Yeah, you know what, that mother that killed her 3 children, I don't know how anybody's discussing this, but yeah, death penalty. And they're probably just showing the ones supporting him so they can show people how these freaking psychos try to help the murderers and psychos, saying, oh, well, medication, they were PTSD and you know, the stressors of life. And what are you talking about? Right? Just like the same sick fucks out there throwing up hearts for Luigi. They're all part of these victim funding things, and half of them that get out there throwing up hearts and acting all emotional about it are just fucking psychos they have in these groups they go around to. Their rehab groups, their counseling groups, dialectic behavioral therapy groups, poetry groups, and they get them all going. And they really feel strong and powerful about standing up for something. They have no clue what the fuck they're doing. They're a bunch of nasty fucking Hitlers. We sure hope so. We really hope so. Because it's so sad, the level of abuse we've been seeing in these households with these psychos that are giving levels of entitlement, trying to get their kids medicated, trying to prove a point. I know, and it's sad because you can't take that back, that damage that's being done to those kids, and then they become adults. More people to fuck with. Oh yeah, they can't wait for him to turn 18. Start fucking with him even more. Getting people called to where they're at after they get them a little under the... Right. I mean, usually that's what they do, right? They'll invite these people to places, they'll get them drinking or give them something, put weapons around, call the cops, and the cops are coming to get you. You know, or whatever it is, and they fuck with these people. And then their justification is, well, you know, if they're that stupid and easily manipulated, they should be locked up in a home, right? Yeah, remember those sick fucks, Peter and Karen Caggiano, when Jamie was diagnosed with autism back when he was younger? Well, aren't you going to put him in a home? These sick fucks. Yeah, they're sick, nasty people. Those are the ones part of Market America crew. They lived over by Damon's, and they took off to Florida. They had a daycare. Sick motherfucking people, dude. I really hope the proper authorities here in Augusta, Maine do what they're supposed to do to help our children. We could care less about all you nasty people, but as you can see, many people depend on the riffraff and street rats.
Hey, went ahead with a plate. What is that?
That's all blood.
Where'd that come from?
My head, she did this thing. She beat me, it's like she just hit it against my head.
I'm having a super period right now. Is this real?
Ma'am.
She's having a super period. Oh, there's her justification. You hear this fucking people all the time. Psycho fucking people, man.
Reporting that he and his
Wow.
mother had gotten into it and he needed help. As deputies arrived, they found physical evidence throughout the home pointing at what had happened and a mom struggling to explain herself.
Hello. What's going on?
It's not the first time that I've brought officers out to talk to him. I've had you guys out twice, I think, since we moved out here.
Okay. I got that much. What happened tonight?
He's just belligerent. I need you guys. Please go inside.
Seen enough?
I need you guys.
I need you guys. He's belligerent. I'm talking about 11-year-old kid here. Yeah, these people are fucking psycho. These are the kind of idiots we've been dealing with, and then when we call them out, we get attacked by fucking state workers and others who get victim funding for them for feeling oppressed because of how we told them just how the fuck it is and to grow the fuck
What
up.
happened tonight?
His behavior has been...
Man, I feel like a woman. Do, 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 do. Yeah, anyways, my name's Mary. We're at the Governor Hill Mansion in Augusta, Maine, and I have 4 children here, and my youngest 2 are in the hands of sick, murderous pedophiles. And what these people have been doing on and offline for years is very well documented. Any of you people trying to go along with what they're doing and protect these pedos and murderers or justify what the state workers and other sick fucks have been doing, you can be fucked right along with them and get put on a list. No problem. Much love, health, and peace to you all.